Hey, I'm Ellen, and this is a short practice to help ease low back pain. The reason that I got into yoga almost 30 years ago now was because I was suffering from intense low back pain. And I don't remember much about my first yoga class, but I do remember that afterwards my back didn't hurt anymore. And I remember being so amazed by that. And that was the start of my yoga journey that's taken me a long way over the years. This is a short practice. As I said, for low back pain, we're going to focus on the hips. We're going to focus on increasing mobility and flexibility through your whole spine. Remember, as always, to listen to your body, that if you ever feel pain in a joint, please back out of it. All poses can be modified. All right, let's begin. We're going to start on our backs. So come down to your back, settle on the earth. Take a couple of breaths here. If you have tightness in your low back, you might feel more comfortable with the knees standing. Take a couple of breaths here, feel your spine settle into the earth. Now let's draw the right knee towards the chest. Your left leg can stay here, or you can extend it on the floor. You want to be sure that your low back is on the floor. So find the place that works best for you. Try it. Try each one. Pull the right knee in, maybe pull it a little towards your right armpit, and let's take 5 deep breaths in and out through the nose. See how much you can relax here, even though you're hugging the knee in. Take in one more inhale. And on your exhale, lift your nose up to touch your knee. Hold here as you breathe. One more inhale. And exhale, release the head back down. Interlace your fingers behind the right thigh. Start to straighten out through your right leg. I always like to wiggle my feet a little bit, circle your foot at the ankle. Get the leg as straight as you can and gently pull it towards you. If you have super tight hamstrings, you might not be able to go fully straight, in which case you can always use a strap. Your hand can stay here behind the thigh, or it can come to your calf muscle. And again, soften through the shoulders, soften the neck, the throat, the jaw, let the breath flow. Stretching out the hamstrings. One more breath. And now we'll bend the right knee. And we'll bring the right hand alongside the body in a T position or in goalpost. With the left hand, guide the right knee over to the left side for a twist. Your gaze can be straight ahead, or you can turn your head to the right. Breathe. Let your right shoulder stay connected to the earth. One more breath. And then gently come back to center. Release the right leg to meet the left, wherever that left leg is. Take a breath here. Notice how you feel. And now we'll draw the left knee into the chest. And again, if you're more comfortable standing the right knee with the right foot flat on the floor, stay there. Experiment with what happens if you straighten out that leg. Breathe. Keep your low back on the floor. Soften through the shoulders. Pull that knee even towards your left armpit. Lots of breath. One more inhale. And exhale, bring your nose up to your knee. Inhale here. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, release the head back down. Interlace your fingers behind the left thigh, straighten out the left leg, circle your foot. Get the leg as straight as you can. Gently start to draw it towards you. Breathing. The hands can stay here behind the thigh, or you can come to the calf muscle. Some people can even reach for the ankle or the big toe. Go to the place that's right for you. Listen to your body. Continue to breathe easily in and out through the nose. Soften the shoulders. Relax your jaw, your forehead, your neck. One more breath. And bend the left knee. The left arm can come out to the side in a T position. With the right hand, draw your knee over to the right side. You can turn your gaze to the left. Breathe into your twist. Do your best to keep the left shoulder connected to the earth. One more breath. Gently come back to your back. Bring the left leg to meet the right. Rest your hands and arms. Feel your spine settle on the earth once again. Take a deep breath. And now we'll roll to one side and come up and make our way to hands and knees. Place your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Spread your fingers wide. Lengthen through your spine. Draw in the low belly. This is neutral spine. Your gaze is down and you're breathing. If you have any discomfort with your knees, you can always bring a folded blanket under your lower legs. Now from neutral spine, we will begin spinal rolls. So as you inhale, let the sit bones curl up, let the belly drop, press through the hands and lift the chin. This is cow. Exhale, arch the back, look up at your belly button. This is cat. Inhale back to cow. Exhale to cat. Move slowly with your breath. These movements might be really small. That's okay. Listen to your body. As you continue these movements, you might find that you can make the movement bigger. Couple more rounds of breath. We're creating flexibility in the spine, letting it be more supple, more fluid. And now you can stay with cat and cow, or you can start to move your spine around in a big circle. This is what I think of as a barrel roll. Imagine you're inside a barrel and you're touching all sides of the barrel. This helps to break up any areas of blocked energy in the spine. If you're doing barrel rolls, let's move in the opposite direction. Let's do one more. Then come back to your neutral spine and we'll come into child's pose. So bring the big toes together, let the knees be wide. Sit back on your heels. Rest your forehead. Stretch the arms out in front. As you breathe here, bring awareness to your back. Feel the breath in the back of your body. One more breath. And then we'll come back to hands and knees. From here, we'll move into a lunge series. So step your right foot forward and bring it in between your hands. You might want 2 blocks here with your hands on blocks on either side of your foot. So I'm going to move this one so you can see my foot. Just double check that your knee is over your ankle. That's a safe place for your knee. You can start to slide the left knee back as your hips begin to move forward and down. Lift your heart and breathe. So this is very similar to the shape we did on our backs. One more breath. Now we'll draw the hips back and straighten out through the right leg. Flex the foot. Bring your blocks with you. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold forward over the front leg. Relax your neck, let your head hang. Deep breath in and out. A couple more breaths. And now we'll soften into the right knee again, and then draw it back as gracefully as you can to meet the left. And let's take a spinal roll. Inhale and exhale. Come back to your neutral spine and move your hips from side to side. We call this wagging your invisible tail. It's amazing how much this will loosen up your low back. All right, come back to stillness. And now we'll bring the left foot forward for our kneeling lunge. Again, grab your blocks if you need them. Check to be sure the knee is over the ankle. If you are like this with the knee way in front, you're going to start to strain the knee joint and perhaps strain your Achilles. Maybe not today, but eventually. So we don't want that. We don't want any strain in the joints. We don't want any pain. Just lots of breath. So if you are feeling pain, back out a little bit. I'm going to put my hands on blocks. Feel your hips sinking down and forward. Notice what's going on with your shoulders. Pull your heart forward. Relax your shoulders down. And now start to draw the hips back and straighten out the left leg. Lengthen your spine and exhale, fold forward. Soften your neck. Breathe. Breathe into whatever sensations you're feeling. Not trying to rush into it, but just easing into the shape. Every breath, allowing your body to soften a little more, allowing your muscles to release their tension. One more breath. And now we'll soften into the left knee again and bring it back to meet the right. Let's take a spinal roll. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Let's do one more. And then back to neutral spine and gently wag your invisible tail. Move your hips from side to side. And then release. Now we'll start to come down to our backs once again. Oh, have a block on either side of your mat. Come down and hug knees to chest and gently rock from side to side. And then bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees open. Place a block under each knee. Rest your hands on your body somewhere. This is reclined butterfly. It's a wonderful restorative pose. Nice deep breath here. And from here, we'll move into our final relaxation. You're welcome to stay right here, or you can come into corpse pose. If you do have a lot of tightness in your low back, you're going to want to bring something underneath your knees, a cushion or a bolster. Bring the arms alongside the body with the palms turned up. Close your eyes. We always want to end any practice with a few moments of final relaxation, giving your body a chance to absorb all the benefits from the poses we just did. If your mind is busy, bring it back to the breath. And now start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, your hands and feet. Draw knees to chest. Roll to one side. Use your hands and arms to press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Hands to the heart. Thank you for sharing this short practice with me. May this practice bring you a deeper sense of ease and peace. Namaste.